Welcome to another episode of the Strategies for the Workplace podcast. Just a quick reminder that the book from which these articles are taken is now available on Amazon. And now, onto this week's article. Competitive-based pricing. Product or service pricing is arrived at by considering many factors. One way to approach the problem is to be guided by what your competitors are charging. Simply, if you are charging more than your competitors for what your prospective customers consider a comparable product, you will lose sales. Conversely, if you are charging less than your competitors, you may win sales. Of course, it is not truly that simple. For one thing, unless you are selling a commodity, think something such as a 12-ounce box of a specific brand of cereal, no two products are exactly the same, each offering being distinct and having special appeal to some consumers. Think fast food hamburgers. Even if you are selling the identical product, how the product is discovered, where it is sold, how the order is fulfilled, and how the product is supported after purchase, all may be differences for which someone will pay extra. In general, the more of a commodity you are selling, the more you must differentiate the elements that surround the purchase, or you will be competing on price alone. The more you are selling something unique, the more freedom to set your price. Let's explore this topic a little further. When in an apples-to-apples situation, that is, where the customer believes you are selling the exact same product as another party, there is less room to charge more and still attract customers. If you have a captive market, such as a concession in an airport terminal, you may be able to offer commodities at a premium and get away with it. If you are selling, say, a mass-market car, perhaps you can win customers by surrounding the buying experience with a showroom, including accessories, free post-sale services, an extended warranty, and the like. Let's say your store offers mass-market televisions. While you may not be able to beat a warehouse on price, you might offer services such as delivery, installation, post-sale support, and so on, all to justify a higher cost to the customer. Whether a buyer wants to pay extra for a white glove delivery, or whether you must include the service as standard and at no charge to get the sale, the market will say. When determining your pricing, study what the competition offers. Don't forget to look beyond the price of a product to include all the elements in the sales and ownership cycle, for there may be differentiators lurking there that are important to your target audience. What's more, competitive pricing should follow a strategy. For example, to gain market share, you may set the price you sell a commodity below what the competition offers. The competitor may have chosen a price below which neither they nor you can make a long-term profit. The price may even be below your cost, a loss leader. This may work for a time in terms of winning deals, but be careful. You may think you can drive your competitor out of business and then be free to raise prices. Things don't always work out as you expect. The market may get used to your low margin prices, or worse, your loss leader, and resist your attempts to raise them, locking you into an undesirable long-term position. Your competitor may cut prices to a point below yours, potentially forcing a race toward mutual destruction. Of course, you may have other areas of your business that are profitable enough so that you can afford to undercut your competition for some time. The point is to have a strategy that includes the short and long term and considers what responses to your actions the competition may take.